Start. We're live. We're at 11. We're at 11:33. I don't know what's going on. See, we're live. Make sure everything comes in straight. I don't know what's going on. All right. Right. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Tuesday, June 11th. We're going to be going over today's headlines. So we're just making sure we get on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. So just give me a few minutes, and hopefully we'll be on. So. June 11th. Everybody should get the stream. Fuck, it's not the. Hold on. Forgot to put sports talk in it. That's wrong. So making sure everybody's on. So let's see if everybody's on the Facebook. Check everybody out. See if anybody's on Facebook. So. See. So we're on Facebook. So anybody wants to give me tell me hi. You can tell me hi on here. How you doing and whatever. So we'll go ahead and set this up. I got to make sure everybody's going to be public. So we are now public. So if you want to come in and talk to me, you can talk to me. I just want to see. I'm making sure everybody is on. Waiting for Twitch to come in, and we're waiting for YouTube. So just please be patient. We'll be on in just a second. So let me see if we're on YouTube. Switch out. See if we're on YouTube. Make sure we're on. Everybody is on. So we need to have everybody on stream today. Yeah, we're on today. So we're on everything. So YouTube's on. So everybody's should be up online. So everybody will not be able to won't miss me. So let me go ahead and switch this out. This text right here, we forgot to do that. So we'll go ahead and switch this out, and we'll be on in just a second. So if you want to come in and give me talk to me or something, or tell me hi, you can send me so we're on now. Everything is online. So let's go ahead and go over today's headlines. So switch this over one more time. Okay, everything's in. So you can see it on my screen. So, okay, let's go ahead and go over some news headlines. We're going to go over to the ESPN.com website for news headlines today. Let's go talk about this. This is a very serious situation with Kevin Durant. Let's see what happened. Okay, sources believe that Kevin Durant torn his Achilles. This is from Nick Friedel. You can reach him at ESPN. I'm pretty sure he will not be in Game 6 of the finals on Thursday night. I'm pretty sure of it because that torn Achilles heel, that's something right there you may not be able to overcome in a few days, because it's going to be 3 days before the finals. So hopefully, I mean, he did get an MRI. He's getting an MRI today. So the general manager said that was from Bob Myers. He's the general manager of the Golden State Warriors. So This is his this is a known history. Who suffered a torn Achilles. DeMarcus Cousins in 2018. He day between games 357. Rudy Gay had 273. That was back in 2017. Wesley Matthews also suffered torn Achilles. He had 237 days. Kobe Bryant back in 2013. Chauncey Billups as well. This is a very lengthy list right here. This is a list of these players that did suffer torn Achilles and had to recover from them. So that's I look at it this way. Hopefully, I mean, if they play like they played last night against the Raptors, I'm pretty sure they'll tie this series up. So that's one thing about it. So I'm kind of leery that if he does make it this far, makes it on Thursday for the finals. Look, hopefully he does, but I don't think he will. So you can give me your take on it. What you think? What you think about Kevin Durant's torn Achilles? You can give me your opinion. You can come on. You can do it through Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. Do that today, and you can. I'll watch you on the restream, so we'll see if you're on here. So you can give me your takes. So that's from Nick Friedel. You can reach him at ESPN. That's Nick Friedel. You can reach him at ESPN.com. See if we're still on all the networks. They are sending data, but we are live, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, let's go ahead and go over some more headlines for this show. All right, let's see. Okay, let's pull this up in the screen. Okay, David Ortiz had a second surgery. He will get to when he gets to Boston, and that's what they're talking about. Sam Kennedy discussed the thing, so we may not be able to play the video. We will post this article to the YouTube Facebook. We'll post it to Facebook, so you better watch the video in progress and just give me your take on it. So let me go ahead and post that to Facebook. 1 second. Let's see if I can post it. Waiting on it to come up. There it is. It's posted to the Facebook timeline. You can send your comments on there, give you your takes and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we cannot play videos of any kind into the social media platforms because that's considered copyright violations. We can play audio clips, but we cannot play video. I mean, if we get caught doing playing video, I mean, if they play the audio, they might say something, but we'll be careful about that. So this is from ESPN News Service. You can go to ESPN.com. That's ESPN.com. And you can comment there. Also, you can access it on my timeline. Just go to my site. It's on the fan, not on the fan page. It's on the personal page, so you can go there as well. All right, let's see what else we need to talk about today. Okay, switch this out. Okay, sources, Grizzlies to hire Tyler Taylor Jenkins to become the new head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's the assistant coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. Taylor Jenkins. So he's going to be most likely going to Memphis to be the assistant coach over there, the head coach over there. Excuse me, not the assistant coach, the head coach. So the head coach over there. So I'm kind of looking at this. I'm kind of saying right now. Look, the Memphis Grizzlies are going to have a coach that's going to get this team back into the playoff, because a few years they've been losing like crazy. The executive vice president of operations, Zach Kelman, led the search. So that was their coach they got. So he will be the new coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. So that's my take on it. What's yours? You can send me your comments inside the Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch comment section. We see if YouTube's still on. Let me check the video. I mean, y'all be able to still see me, but I gotta make sure we're on YouTube as well. So if you don't see me, that's fine. So see if we're still on. Let me pull my press my button right here. So I'm looking at it on my phone. Make sure we're on the live feed. So we are on a live feed. So we're making sure everybody is in the live feed. So this is from Adrian Wanowski. You can reach Adrian Wanowski at ESPN.com. That's ESPN.com. So he's on. So we're on tonight. Okay, next topic we're going to be talking about. Let's see. Okay, Jones. Chris Jones was not with the Kansas City Chiefs on Tuesday morning as they prepare for a mandatory 3-day mini camp. So it's going to be mini camp starting up for the Kansas City Chiefs. Jones would like a new contract, but the truth of the matter is, look, Chris Jones should be at that camp. When they say it's mandatory, you got to go. You have no choice. I mean, so you can skip camp and they'll dock you pay. That's one thing they'll do, and or you can go to camp. That's the thing. I mean, he was drafted in the second round. Look, you can't be a crybaby about that. If you want a new contract, let your agent get it for you. You got to be at that camp. That's it. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He has 15 sacks on the season. He was third in the NFL. So that's one thing you can't be doing, is skipping camp. So I'm looking at the so that's my take on it. If you want to give me your take, either from Facebook or wherever, you can give me your takes. So this is from Adam Tesser. You can reach him at ESPN. Okay, let's see what. Okay, Big 12 commissioner. Let's see what this is about. Big 12 commish. All transfers should sit out 1 year, and that's what he's talking about. Look, that's why they have this transfer policy in place. Because look, if these players don't want to play for these teams no more, and if they have a legitimate reason or something like that, they should be able to transfer to another school. But the thing is, they want you to sit out another year. That's bullshit. Look, if you're a freshman or sophomore, you can start your sophomore season over there. See, like in the FCS, you automatically will play in the FCS side. You automatically will play. So you'll have to sit out a year if you're a freshman. But if you're a sophomore transfer or if you're a junior transfer, you should be able to play. That's one thing about it. I mean, I know all these commissioners don't like this transfer portals and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, look, we got to have some look. These players, look, they come from backgrounds, some circumstances they have to have. They maybe don't like the coach or whatever, or something like that. This was a fundamental mistake. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. That's what they were saying. I don't think it was a fundamental mistake. I think it's the right thing to do because look, some of these players they just don't work out of these camps. Look, or somebody beat them out or something like that. Look, I mean that's why these transfer portals are necessary. So that's my take on it. You can reach Andres Addison. You can reach her at ESPN. It came out just maybe about 20 minutes, maybe close to 5 to 10 minutes ago on that situation. So this is from ESPN. So we ain't got nobody in there right now. Ain't nobody in the Facebook streams right now. We don't see nobody. We don't see nobody in there. So we're right now we're gonna be going over some stuff. We'll check the Facebook, see if anybody came in there. Nope, they're not in there. Andy Bryson, how you doing, Andy Bryson? What's up? And what you think about this transfer portal? Give me your take. What you think about this with the NCAA, the Big 12 commissioner wants the player that's on the transfer portal to sit out a year. So what you think about it? So I know, so I can see what your comments is. You can post your comments, Andy. Bryson. Bryson. I mean, I'm trying to say your name right. Let's see what he says. I'm trying to look at it. I'm looking at it right on my screen. So not okay. Let's go ahead and so this screen's on. So we have this one on pause. So I see it right now. So we're on pause on that one. So I can see both screens. Okay. So let's talk about this. Lionel Messi has topped the Forbes highest paid athlete in 2019. That's from Forbes.com. The Barcelona forward earns $127 million per year, and his salary endorsements, $18 million went to. It was in second place, Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's he has $109 million. Neymar earns $105 a year on these salaries. So these are your top paid athletes in soccer. Steph Curry is in the top 10. He only makes $79.8 million. Kevin Durant, the one who got injured, made $65.4 million. These are your athletes they talking about. Okay, Saul Alvarez, he's a boxer, makes $94 million. Roger Federer, a tennis player, makes $93.4 million. Russell Wilson, a football player for the Seattle Seahawks, makes $89.5 million. Aaron Rodgers, $89.3. LeBron James, $89 million. So that's the Lionel Messi, the soccer player, topped the top 10 with $127 million. That's something right there. You look at. So when you look at it, so I can just pause and see what's on YouTube. So if you want to talk about this list right here, who is your favorite athlete that should be on this list? Give me your take. You can go through YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch. You can give me those your list right here. We'll watch it on the screen. We'll make sure everybody has a say in this situation. So if you want to talk about it, you can send me your comments now. Who's your favorite athlete that should be on the highest paid athlete list for 2019? So we'll wait. Not that many people is going to respond. So we're just going to go ahead and move along. So that's your ESPN headlines for right now. We'll go ahead and go to the local headlines. Switch out. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Tulane. Salgazzo leaves school early to sign with the Phillies. Salgazzo is going to leave and sign with the Phillies. He was drafted in the MLB draft, so they're gonna Tulane's gonna have to get new players this year. I mean, I sad to see him. It's sad to see him go, but the truth of the matter is, look, his time is up, and he should be able to go to the big leagues and play pro ball. He did sign. He was a 3-year starter. He went his physical on Monday in Clearwater, Florida, so he most likely will play for that team out there. That's the affiliation of the Philadelphia Phillies. So I hate to see him go like that, but the truth of the matter is, look, Tulane's going to have to rebuild for next year. I mean, sure, they started off perfect in the beginning, but once they hit the conference schedule, they hit the skids on that during the season. So that's why I say, look, it's very important that that Coach Jewett goes out and recruits new players to fill the board for the team, the old players that left this team. So he also is playing for the Orleans Firebirds in the KCOG League. That's up in Massachusetts and stuff like that. So likely replacement will be Colin Burns from De La Salle. So Colin Burns, I'm pretty sure he was hitting 217, Colin Burns, but I'm pretty sure his numbers will go up during the next season for college baseball. So that's my take on it. If you're a Tulane fan, you can give me your take about Salgazzo. You want to wish him well or whatever. What team you think he's going to go to? He's going to go to the Phillies now. What team? What you can wish him well. You can send your comments about it. I mean, look, do you think Tulane has a chance next year to go to the regionals or super regionals? That's my question to you. So if we don't have enough, we'll just go ahead and move along. Let's go ahead and move along. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about this. Louisiana Cycling Club honors black um, world champions of 1899. They wearing this is what we're showing you right here. This is the photo. These are the four guys that ride the bikes. They're a cycling club. This is the Major Taylor Cycling Club of Louisiana was founded this year in honor the black cyclists. I mean, look, cycling does not only have white people and mixed people and stuff like that um, competing in their competition. It's black cyclists. That's what they look. Um, and I think this is a good honor right here to honor these people that did pave the way for the young cyclists today. So whether it's in a race, they did win a race in 1899. That was a long time ago. That was in the 18. So I say this: look, we should honor these people and give them the utmost respect that we need, that they need, because they paved the way. So this is from Andrea Shaw. You can reach her at NOLA.com. I don't know why it keeps coming off the screen. So we'll put this back in. We'll put this back in play because Facebook's always an asshole about it. So we're gonna pause that and let that. I'll check the YouTube stream, see how everything's going. So so this is from Andrea Shaw. You can reach her at NOLA.com. Okay, what else we need to talk about today? We're about 27 minutes in. Alright, we talked about Kellen Winslow yesterday in yesterday's show. So we'll go ahead and just go to Yard Barker. We'll see what's happening on the Yard Barker side. Yard Barker. Kevin Durant's mother, Wanda, calls out critics from following injury. She should, I think she should have the right to say that because, look, the truth of the matter is, look, they don't want their business to be aired out on Facebook and all that stuff. I mean, you know, a lot of people out there on social media is not very nice. They're very rude, and I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna make fun. They even make memes about it. I mean, look about Kevin Durant's injury with his Achilles heel, look, a torn Achilles. Look, you don't make light of this situation. That's one thing I don't do. I don't make criticism of his stuff, but because look, I know he got injured. That's one thing about it. But you don't do stupid stuff like that and post memes and make fun of the guy because he's injured. Look, I mean, some of these people, they do these things, don't know don't know the feeling when you get hurt, when you tore your Achilles or tore your disc or whatever, or whatever, you get injured or break an ankle or whatever. They don't know what that's like. They just wanna have the feeling of somebody's pain. That's one thing about it. And I don't do that stuff. That's one thing. I will criticize these people. I will call these people out by name if I see fit. That's one thing about it. That's Wanda Durant. That's his mom right there in the picture, and Kevin Durant. Look, I don't want nothing to happen to Kevin Durant. I really don't. But the truth of the matter is, you got some of these morons on Facebook and all that, and they just want to get their opinions known because they're just insecure. They don't have a future. They just sit there on social media and try to make fun of people that's in pain and stuff like that. Look, you don't do stuff like that. I mean, What kind of society are we allowing this bullshit to go on with these people? So that's my take on it. What's yours? You can post your comments inside the YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch comment sections. Please be advised. Here's the rules are: we don't allow trolls. We don't allow political activity, and also we don't allow personal attacks um, with or at the streamer or the viewers. You will be permanently banned. No questions asked, automatically. So please do not do it. Come up in here and do it. So, what's your take? Let's see if anybody's in there. They only got 2 people in the screen watching on the YouTube side. Ain't nobody in there. So this is from Larry Brown Sports. You can go to Larry Brown Sports. Waiting on the video to come up. Waiting on it. Okay. Rank your top 50 prospects. From Zion to Franks. We'll go ahead and give you that these top 50 prospects going into the NBA draft. Start with Zion Williamson, number 167. Zion Williamson. That's there's positives right there. He's a freakish athlete. Also, his areas of concern. That's the first one. Next one is J.A. Morant from Maury State. We'll show you his areas of concerns. That's him right there. This is what we're showing you in the screens. So that's J.A. Morant. Next one is DeAndre Hunter. He's from Virginia. Areas concern: lacks go-to skills offensively, so that's going to be his concern right there. Isn't agile mover in space. His positive: he's a solid athlete, so that's one of the characteristics. So let's go ahead and switch this out. Next guy is Darius Garland. He's from Vanderbilt. Show you his positives. He scores points. Who possesses top level shots. Also, his area of concern: slight frame. Playmaking skills may hold him back. That's most likely going to be the biggest concerns going into this 2019 NBA draft. Next one we look at is Jackson Hayes. He's from Texas. Let's give you his positives and concerns. Late boomer, above the rim finisher. Also potential for a versatile defensive threat. So he's going to be a good defensive person. Now his area of concern is rebounding and athleticism. Once his athleticism gets going, he'll be perfect. So that won't be the biggest concern right there for any team that's going to pick him in the 2019 NBA draft. R.J. Barrett, he's from Duke. We'll give you his stuff. Okay, we'll pull that right there. Positives. Let's see. Point forward type. Aggressive, attacks mentally, and that's what they're saying. Also, his area of concerns: left hand dominance and struggles shooting the ball, both off the catch and off the dribble. So that's going to be definitely his concerns for R.J. Barrett is shooting and both on the catch and release, and then the dribbles. So next slide we're going to show you is Jared Colbert. He's from Texas Tech. Let's go ahead and send you up to his his classic 3 and D. That's the positive. His concerns is 3-point shooting dipped during his sophomore season. So offensive game lacks real punch. So that's probably going to be the biggest concern for Colbert. Now the next one we're going to be looking at is Raj Hutcher Mueller. Hutcher Mueller. I'm trying to say his name. I don't want to mispronounce his name. It's butcher his name. Okay. Lack of we show you his area concerns right here. We'll highlight them for you. Lack of position defensively, a 3-point shot transfer, and also to the NBA. But will be in questions. Also, his positives is he's strong, physical forward. He's a versatile scorer. So, see if anybody's in there. We got 4 people watching. So, how's everybody doing? We're just going through the top 50 draft prospects. Okay, Kobe White. Kobe White. Let's give you his information. Up-tempo guard with solid outside and aggressive scoring mentally. Also, his physical tools. That's one thing they're going to be concerned about with his draft stock. So that's 9 of 50. Okay, the next one is Cam Reddish. He's from Duke. Give you his information. Physical tools, ideal. Wing NBA player. Fluid 3-point stroke. So he's got a good 3-point stroke. If anybody needs a 3-point shooter, I'm pretty sure they're going to be looking at that situation with him. Also, tools, production don't match up. So that's definitely going to be a concern. Let's see if anybody's in here talking to me. We'll see. 4 people. We got 2 on Twitch, 1 on me. So I'm gonna see if these are trolls. We don't have any troll activity going on. Okay, Brandon Clark. He's from Gonzaga. We'll show you his stuff. High effort forward. So he's gonna be a pretty good forward if if somebody drafts him. That's Brandon Clark. Also, area of concerns, more upside center, lack of credible jump shots, and may struggle with defending the quick perimeters. So that's going to be the problems right there. They're going to be looking at right there. 3. Because they know I'm going to block them. They come up in here troll. They know I'm going to block them if they're trolling. I don't like people trolling in here. Okay, Keldon Johnson. He's from Kentucky. We'll give you another. This is combined good frame, also solid athleticism. Also plays hard, and also Capper's 3-point shooting in college, versatile defender. Also, area of concerns is motor. He's lack of real wow factors and stuff like that. So so that's a concern right there. They're going to be talking about in these scouting reports. K.A. Okapela from Stanford. He's a 6'8" guy. Okay, he is very physical player. That's what they're saying on this positive scouting report. He not a refined player. He can shoot the NBA three. So um, that's something that's going to be talked about in these scouting reports for the draft. So, so that's the concerns right there. So, see if YouTube's still running. Yeah, so it's in. It's still in. So we got it. Okay, next one. Let's go ahead and go over the next one. This is this is a tough name right here. I'll just say his name. Sergio Doma Boga. He's from I think he's out of France. It's a hard name to pronounce. It's D. I'm a common spelling. It's Doumbuya. He's from Lingles. I think he's in France. That's in the France. That's a France player. Let's give you his stuff right there. Smooth international prospect. So this is the international prospect right here. Also, motor is on and off. That's what the concerns are about. So, see what else we could talk about. Nassau Little. This is Nassau Little from Iona, North Carolina. Excuse me, North Carolina, not Iona. I get them mixed up. Okay. Physicality. That's what he's a wing player, and that's one thing. He is going to be a wing. Also, raw player. He won't crack 20 minutes per game, so he's not might not get 20 minutes or whatever. So this is the area of concern going into with the draft players. Okay, Grant Williams. He's from Tennessee. We'll show you his stuff. Smart, tough forward. That's what they're saying. Also, lacks physical tools, and so that's one concern they're going to have. He most likely be. So next guy is P.J. Washington. He's from the Kentucky Wildcats. Let me give you his thing. Switch that over. Positives. He is a inside out forward. Also, his area of concerns comes off a foot injury, so he's probably going to be injury prone. So next one is Nikhil Alexander Walker. He's from Virginia. I'll show you his stuff. High effort defender. Also area of concerns, lack of physical tools. Okay. Goga. Bazeta. He's from the Serbian league, so it's Govia. Bitadze. He's from the he's a 6'11" player. He has offensive talent, versatile offensive talent. Also, he's not a vertical athlete, so that's another area of concerns in these scouting reports. When you read these scouting reports from these teams and stuff like that. So let's see if the YouTube stream is back on. YouTube stream is on. So YouTube stream is on. So it's back on. So let's see it. I still see it. So on my screen. Okay. Next one. Let's go ahead and give you another. Romeo Langford. He's from Indiana. I'll give you his he's a fluid athlete with physical tools, so he's going to have very physical tools going into his that's most likely going to get him maybe a second round, maybe a second or third round pick, mean, probably. Also, his 3-point shooting will have to have some work. Look, he's going to have to work on his threes. I mean, that's one thing that's going to be concerning right there. These scouting reports, we tell you, these are real scouting reports. These are not clickbait scouting reports that tells you what you need to hear. So this is 20 or 50. We still got more to go over. Lou, don't. That's Dort. He's from Arizona State. Lou. He's physical, strong, and also he's an athletic guard. Also, his once again 3-point shooting is going to have some improvements going into the draft. So that's another one. We'll go ahead and okay, Boo as B-O as Bobo, B-O-L-B-O-L. That's that's a tricky name right there, but that's okay. All right, perhaps the most infringed player in the draft, combine, stream, weight, height, and perimeter oriented stuff. He's a oriented perimeter guy. Also, saw a long his long college season. After 9 games, he had an injury. Also, his motors and 9 character. So that is the concerns they're going to be talking about right there. All right, Kevin Porter. He's from USC. Let's talk about him. He's powerful. He's an athletic wing player, so you're going to have another wing player in the NBA. His concerns is possession, tunnel vision with ball. So that's going to be the biggest thing. On the possessions, he's probably going to have to work on those not turning over the ball, because that's the main thing they're going to be concerned about when you go into a if he goes into a game type situation and they get the trouble and he's on those possessions, he's going to have tunnel vision. That's one thing about it. So we're looking at it right now. So say this one. The next guy over is Tyrone Ty Jerome from Virginia. Ty Jerome from Virginia. Give me just pull this up. Okay, possessions. Okay, he's a hard-nosed defender, versatile offensive player for the Virginia Cavaliers. His skill set may cause problems for NBA defenders. That's going to be he's a short wingspan, listed height, and questions surrounding how will he feel athletically on the next level. So I'm kind of saying this guy right here. I mean, looking at these scouting reports and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they're going to need. I mean, the positives are going to give outweigh the negatives. So, I mean, they may need him if he has to hit a 3 or if he has to go into the paint or stuff like that. That would be the biggest concern is paint ability. I mean, sure, he has a short wingspan of height and stuff like that, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, look at I think Dominique Wilkins back in the old days. Look, he had some problems with that, but he came out to be a good NBA player. Dominique Wilkinson from the Atlanta Hawks. So. Okay, let's see what else. This is 2450. Okay, Bruno Fernando. He's from Maryland. Let's give you his scouting report update. State. Okay, he has athleticism. He also has size and wingspan. That's what they're talking about. That's his scouting report. Also, areas of concerns: tools does not translate into meaningful production. Lacks awareness and on both ends of the floor. So if he's on both ends of the floor, his awareness might not be as good as advertised. So let me see if we're still on YouTube. Yeah, we're still on YouTube. We're still on YouTube. So we're still on YouTube. So we're still in on YouTube. So we're in. Still in on YouTube. So let's so we'll go back to Facebook on the stream. We'll set it back up. So we're back in. So just want to make sure we're back in. Yeah, we're back in. So I just wanted to check and see if YouTube was on. So I know you see me. I mean, okay. Nick Claxton. He's from Georgia. He's this is 26 of 50. Okay, this is one of the stars. Okay, his positives is fluid, perimeter oriented, big man. So he's going to be pretty sure that's going to be the case. His frame needs filling out. His 3-point shooting as well. So that's. I mean, most of these scouting reports we've been going through. These players, look, they have 3-point shooting problems. So if they can work those things out, I'm pretty sure they can be a very good 3-point shooter for that team. So next guy is Cam Johnson. He's from North Carolina. Let's give you his take. Okay, smooth combo forward, 3-point shooter. So that's one thing they're going to be raving about. Isn't a physical or an athletic on his offensive game. So that's another thing they'll be talking about when it involves just shooting. So he says that's what they're wanting is physical and athletic and versatiles. That's what they want in these players. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what else we need to talk about. Admiral Shanefield. Admiral Shanefield. He's from Tennessee. Let's go ahead and give you his. He's undersized forward. Makes big strides, so he's undersized. Also, despite improved shooting, there is some over reliance on using the rugged, undefined approach. Offensively, may not carry over in the NBA, so it's going to be a big concern for teams involved that wants to see if they're on. We'll see what's still in. So we're still in. So we're still on the stream. So we're still on the stream. So we're still on the stream. So let's get it quickly. Okay, that's let's go ahead and give you another one. Tyra Hero. He's from Kentucky. Also, he's a big combo guard. That's what they're talking about. He's unafraid of big movements. Also, let's see, isn't on a level of a jump shooter, so he's not a good jump shooter. So it's probably gonna harm him, but hopefully it will be minimal damage or something like that. So that's Tyler Hero from Kentucky. Next guy over is Terrence Davis. He's from Ole Miss. Let's give you his his scouting report information. Rising on draft boards due to impressive workouts. So he's probably gonna rise on draft boards as well. Only production, one strong season of 3-point shooting during his college career may not carry over, so it's probably not gonna be carried over to the NBA side of things. So let's see if we're still on streaming. See if we're still streaming. Everybody's streaming, so we see it. So let's go ahead and give you another one. Daniel Golford. He's from Arkansas. Let's give you his. We're going through these guys today. I'm going through the top 50 prospects. I'm going through this right now. Big mobile man. So also doesn't always bring effort. His motivation skills need to switch from guard perimeter to play and improve too. So that's going to be the so that's the thing they're going to be looking at right there for Daniel Golford. He's from Arkansas. Okay, next guy is Matisse Thybulle. I'm trying to say his name. Say his name twice. It's hard to. Matisse Thybulle from Washington. Let's give you his thing. Perhaps draft. They're going to be looking for him because he's a pretty good defender. Also, 3-point shooting took a dip in his senior season, so it's kind of he's going to have to make up for that if he gets into the NBA. Okay, next guy is this is a tricky name. We're gonna spell it out. It's MFIONDUKABBENGELE. He's from Florida State. We just gonna spell it out because we can't pronounce these names. They really come out tricky. Okay, this guy from Florida State, he is physical and strong. Also, not much awareness. His teammates offensively have more effort than the defender on this, and then a disciplined one. So he's probably going to have problems there. Okay, Tam Horton Tucker from Iowa State. Let's give you his stuff on him. Jack of all trades. He can play everything. He's still developing. Lack of home runs skills. That's one thing about that. So that's one thing that's going to be the concerning factor right there. So we got everything set. Okay, next guy is John Trey Porter. He's from not Michigan, Missouri. Let me give you his take right, his stuff right there. So we're showing you everything on his screen. If you want to talk about these guys, we're certainly we'll welcome your comments. Okay, also Shamor Pound from St. John. Show you his stuff. If anybody can see this, if you got any questions about these players, I'll give you these scouting reports. We'll show you these scouting reports. So next one is Aaron Passhall. Trying to say his name. He's from Villanova. Also, we'll show you. This is what we're showing you. He's tough. And then these are his concerns right here. He's 6'9". So these are going to be your top 50 players that's going to probably be drafted between second and maybe third or seventh round or whatever. So, um, I mean, I mean, if Zion Williamson, here's the thing about Zion Williamson. I'm going to talk about it just a few seconds to people. Zion Williamson, look, this is hopefully we do get this guy. I mean, all these players that I'm showing you today, look, they're going to be picked by these teams. I mean, they might be picked, they might be unpicked. So let's give you this guy, Dylan Wilder. He's from Belmont. So this is what we're showing you. He is a smart, crafty offensive player, elite shooter. Also, his area of concern is average athlete who lacks veer. So that's what they're talking about in this scouting reports we're showing you. Okay, number 39, Carson Edwards. He's from Purdue. And I'll go ahead and show you his stuff. Also, Purdue. He is a scoring guard. Also credible to get buckets. He's also a three-point. His three-point shooting dip. So he's going to have to work on that. That's going to be the concerns right there. It's his three-point shooting because they're going to need if they give him the ball and he has to hit a three. To win a game or something like that, he's gonna have to improve on that. Okay, next thing is undersized. That's the concern right there, undersized. So to be a shooting guard. So next guy over, shit, is Chatham from Arizona State. That's number 40. We're on 10 more reviews. We'll go over him. He's tough, smart, hyper athlete. So he's a hyper. Also, he has jump shot mechanics as well. That's his problems going into this draft. So it's probably going to be drop his stock down. Okay. Darius Bozelli. I'm trying to say his name. Bozelli. He's from Finneytown, Oregon. He's a high school player. So this is another high school player. So I'm pretty sure this young man will get a scholarship because look what happened to Mitchell Robinson last year. Mitchell Robinson was a high school player. He was selected 36 overall by the New York Knicks. So behind one of the local college players, Melvin Frazier from Tulane, he was picked 35th. So that's why I say these young high school players can adapt to the NBA game like Mitchell Robinson's starting to do. They will be good players. Sooner than you think. So that's my take. So this is what we showing you. And in retrospect, Darius Bozelli, I'm trying to say his name, but Bozelli is Bazley. Next guy is DeQuinn Jeffries. He's from Tulsa. I was going to give you this information. They say his possession, good size, athleticism, strength, and NBA wing attack downhill. Also not much tested on the higher level competition. So he's going to probably be tested if he does get drafted by an NBA team or whoever. That's 42 or 50. Chama Okiki. That's Okiki. That's Okiki. He's from Auburn. Let's see. Let's give you his numbers. We're looking at his stuff. High energy forward. Also, he tore his ACL during the NCAA tournament. So that's going to be a factor right there. Going into the 2019 NBA draft. Okay, next guy is Justin Wright Foreman. He's from Hofstra University. Production, let's see, produced one effective college season on the floor. He was an elite shooter. Also, there's a chance his size adjusted limits his role. So that's going to be the biggest concern right there is size for him. Okay, next guy is Jared Harper. He's from Auburn, 5'11". Incredible athletic for size, so it's also that's another thing. And he's also a three-point shooting threat. He's a sub 6 foot guard. It's kind of he did will need to tear down the aggressiveness and play. So that's what he's going to have to do because that's not going to help him in the draft. But I'm going to tell you, look, if they need aggressive players, this guy will be your pick. So I don't care if he has to bring those aggressiveness down. That's what they're talking about. But I don't believe half of the stuff they say because that's all scouts talk. I mean, what he does on the NBA court will matter. So now this guy, whoa, Jean, I'm gonna say his name. He's Zuman, Yavel Zuman from Tel Aviv. He's from Tel Aviv. He's an international player. So, I mean, there's a lot of international players that's going to be picked in this draft. A lot of international players. He brings a high-level overseas experience, so he's a hard-nosed guy, so that's going to be, he is not an explosive athlete. He's also lacks potential on the off-the-dribble threats, so that's going to probably be his downfall right there going into the NBA draft. So, okay, next one we're going to be going over is Quinde Weatherspoon from Quindary Witherspoon from Mississippi State. He is a 6'4" guy. Let's see what he's a strong combo guard. Also, his areas of concern, trends of too short at times. That most likely going to be the biggest concern right there in the NBA draft things. Okay, next guy is this is hard. It's going to be a hard and long name to pronounce right here. I'm going to try to do it. It's number 48, Nikila Mikhailov and 2 I's. So he is from Orbital. That's the one of those leagues. I think it's up in Europe or something like that. I'm pretty sure it is United League or something like that. He is a versatile guard-oriented player. I don't know why he keeps sending me back to. Keeps sending me. I don't know what the hell is going on. Why is Facebook off the air? What is going on? Why is Facebook off the air, man? I'm still running the stream. It should be on. So they're back on. Okay, this is we're showing you this. His area of concerns, rail then, athleticism and stuff like that. Okay, let's go to number 49 and the last one, and we will most likely because we've been running an hour and a half here. Kenny Wooten. He's from that's Wooten. Let's go ahead and give you his scouting report. He's a defensive menace and also undersized, lacks a way of offensive game. So he's going to probably be most likely a defensive guy going in. Okay, let's see. Next one we're talking about Robbie Franks. He's from um, Washington State. Let's give you his scouting report. Um, his possessions on the size. He's also a 3-point shooter as well, and also team-oriented approach. Also, is an impressive athlete on his ability to the next level. He will be tested. So that is your top 50 NBA draft prospects from 1 through 50. We went through their scouting reports and stuff like that. So, so the NBA draft will be right after the finals. I think that's going to be June 24th or something like that, and we maybe 21st. So 24th. So June 21st. I think that's when the draft begins for or June 24th. I'm not too sure. We'll have to Okay, this is from yardbarker.com. You can go to yardbarker.com anytime. It's a pretty good site. We don't allow any clickbait or any of these stuff. We use genuine stuff right here to talk about any sports topic we do here on this show. So that is it for today. We're going to wrap this up. Get this off. We'll start this. Put this on, and we'll go ahead and. Okay, this concludes the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Tuesday, June 11th. We'll be back later with the live stream. We will have the Sports Time New Orleans podcast that will be live streamed. It will be 30 minutes tonight, so we won't have an hour. It will be 30 minutes, so we'll set it to 30, and we will be on probably most likely between 6:30 and 7:30. We'll most likely be on tonight for that once again. So please look out for it. We'll have it on. Like, share, and subscribe. Everything is on your screen. Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer. You can follow me on Facebook. Also, you could go to the fan page, which is Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer. My page, my personal page, is just Kerry Wehmeyer, but the fan page is Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer. You can follow that as well. So that's a lot of ways you can find me. Until then, we'll be back later. For everybody else across the country and around the world, we will see you later. All right.